We cannot accept as an alternative to shutting down the Morant plant the most polluting stationary source in the city and county of San Francisco, citing 3 new combustion turbine peaker plants which will emit in greater amounts than the Morant plant particle pollution, which is the toxic air contaminant most associated with the excess burden of diseases of the heart and lung, in particular that we're seeing in Baby Hunters Point.
We need to support this measure that's going before the committee today. We need to stop these peakers. We need to stop it now.
I am very troubled that under the remedy to mitigate the environmental racism which has been happening for several generations in Bayview Hunters Point in the southeast sector of San Francisco, that the solution that they're offering are these peaker plans. This is completely a false argument, and this is not necessarily going to address the environmental racism or the generations of environmental degradation. Due diligence needed to be applied, and it wasn't. This is a flawed strategy. This is an incorrect strategy. Why would we replace one evil poison with another, simply compromising for the lesser of 2 evils? San Francisco deserves better, but more importantly, the people of Bayview Hunters Point and the southeast sector of San Francisco deserves better. We owe the due diligence to the people who have suffered for many, many decades out in this area to not replace one toxic alternative with another toxic alternative.
It's the SFPUC and the CAL-ISO, which stands for California Independent System Operator. That is a private nonprofit that was created during to deal with the energy crisis and run the grid. 3 of its 5 board members are former Energy Corporation executives, Fossil Fuel Energy Corporation executives. They're the ones that are telling us we have to build this fossil fuel power plant. And if we just stand up to them and tell them no, then we won't be building any power plants in San Francisco. That's the bottom line. If they vote no, then what's going to happen is that will force the Utilities Commission in San Francisco to develop a new energy action plan that's not based on fossil fuels. Then that plan will get turned over to the agencies that keep refusing us, and it'll be such a good and comprehensive plan they won't be able to play games with us anymore.
We're here today to help support the Trail Hill community people because they was there to help us. And when we stick together, we can make this plan work. So what do we want? Clean